don't think so. Well, that might have happened. I don't know. Jacory, when did Trump become president? Nigga, I don't have no defense. Like, literally, I don't have any defense. The only person I got on my defense is Bobby Wagner. Who? B-A-R-A-C-K. This is 6. But that, did you have a bye week? Have you had a bye week? Because you 4-1, this is week 6. Right. Yeah. It is your 6th game.
You still don't know what you want to eat? Some Chinese food? Are you gonna pay for it? Yes? Yes? Or no? If you're not, there's lots of ground beef in there. You can make some of them. I like to switch off every night. You do dinner, I do dinner. I like that. When I be cooking for you, still be kind of like wifey.
Why? You don't make me no damn plate, motherfucker?
As of what, the last 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
That's all.
So that's cool.
That's pretty rough. It's cool.
You got Odell, you bastard.
You walked out of here with all of that.
Huh?
You walked out of here with all of that.
Nigga, what?
You walked out of here with all of that. When you went to Ohio, you walked out of here with all of that.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
When did you pick a running back? I'm saying, when did you pick a running back? Yeah, when did you pick one?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Locke. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
He just ran right past Kareem Hunt. What the fuck? Oh, that's because he was getting ready to... Okay.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, here's Love. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Titan football.
Who's that? I don't know who the punter is. Oh, okay. Mullen is behind a bunch of... Mullen's right behind a graveyard. It's weird. And it's like off of Wadsworth and Hamden, or Wadsworth and... I didn't think Mullen was where it is, to be honest with you.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Griffin. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 45.
You connect the guy.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Go! 180! Strong right. Man, I got you.
Now Hunt. And some room to work. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you reherse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You need somebody to block.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Griffin. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. To throw is RG3. And that will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the up.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Oh,
and
my
this is caught. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down.
The game is not, it's not the game. It's not the game. That's bullshit.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
It's whatever, man. I'm losing this school.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
On third down, it's Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Got a man open, it's Ross. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down, Titans, gain of 12. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. Oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Broncos is going to do this year.
After the interception, it's Love. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Check.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
On third down, here's Hunt. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown,
That's fake,
Titans.
bro. Like, really?
Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
Bullshit.
Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
He's not a good corner.
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point good by Prater, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
I was there to play the ball. Damn, Larry, how many times you gonna
After
put
the
that shit?
touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right.
Just
they
now
took
popping
out
up.
of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Love. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got you sending like 16
Devontae Parker, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are back within a single score.
Yeah, mine
Lambo
says
to add
17.
on the extra point.
18.
And he's got it to make this a 21-17
I don't know, something
game.
wrong with YouTube. Because sometimes I'll be sending. How did I not get running into the kicker?
And Lambo after the
was right at my
touchdown,
damn feet.
he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Kicker saved the day.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their
My
drive
kicker saved
just
the day.
past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
They don't even be
That's what you
trying to-
work on all the time. Make sure that no one
They
gets
don't even be
behind you.
trying to
That's
go
the
for
cardinal
the
sin of
fucking-
defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 67 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go! Let's go!
My defense is fucking trash.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Telvin Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm mad about that.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now a play fake, and it's locked. He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Fight for the ball and none of that shit.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
Sometimes they don't connect.
Throwing again. Griffin. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Terrible game running the ball.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and 1, Luck. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Way too many times. This nigga's still coming to me.
The final shot before the break. Luck. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
What are you doing?
From the right side and complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 49 yards.
The computer's on some bullshit.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd down and goal. Griffin. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Love. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Antonio Brown, 93 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
He's not, he's not.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost. And that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back. And sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Pollard. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin letting one go deep. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So the passing complete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
It's fucking ridiculous, though. How his little ass get defensive pass interference because he ran.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
I don't necessarily want to.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Check 52. Tight dog.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Locke.
There you go.
And caught by Henry.
Come on, man.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 39. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They run right side with Hunt. Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler.
I only got 50 yards, man. I be fucking the computer up. That's what's pissing me off. I be fucking. Huh? What? You said what now?
I said it is like 30 minutes from my house. I live in South Denver.
Check.
2nd and 5 now. Luck. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 23.
What are you doing?
It's Hunt. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Get ready.
Let's see if he can keep this.
2nd and 5 now. Luck. And the
Where are
Titan
you?
defense steps up here, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Now Luck. Parker's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
You didn't know last time.
Devontae Parker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And Lambo now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I do both.
This will be taken
Well, you
very
have
short.
a better defense too. I don't have.
The Titans offense
I
set
don't
to
really have
begin the
anything.
drive.
Like, I
There are
have
2
Bobby
scores on the
Wagner,
plus
that's it.
side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep.
Look at this. Get the ball. Pick it
Ball's
up.
out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Nigga.
This one will be brought back to the 22.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they
I
had
can't. He
control,
got stripped.
had the football, and the
I'm
defense
tired
had
of
to
him
make a
trying to.
play in
Nah,
order to
he
keep them in the
didn't.
game. That's
Nah,
exactly
he
what
didn't.
they did.
Nah, I don't
And
want
now
to hear that.
door
You've been getting
jar,
bullshit all
2-score
game
game,
with
so
Odell.
hold
I
on
don't
here.
want to
Not
hear
done
that.
in the 4th.
Huh?
Following the fumble with Henry, here's Love. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Hunter Henry with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
I clicked the wrong button. For your DJ. It's only you said for your.
Lambo on for the extra point.
Oh!
And the lead is down to 4.
I feel like I need to go get one. I think I have a lot of Ingram turnovers on my feet. Maybe hurting.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
Nigga, what?
This is where coaching and training really comes into
get the
play,
fuck out of here, bro.
What does everyone say after
you talk about
next play,
this nigga?
next drive? That mantra has to come to the front.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Right
get out of here.
And act like the last series just didn't happen.
Get out of here. RG3 is not breaking no fucking wrap-up tackle. I ain't never break. Oh my God. Get over here.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
That was bullshit that she was even able to step up. That she was even able to shake him off like that.
One of the bigger plays in the game.
Or at least she didn't even.
Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Get my yardage back on the computer.
Throwing on third down, Luck. He gets it to Brown, complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That throw that in there because he would at least snag it. So.
Luck now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, and it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a second down throw.
Bro, if he would actually ran to it, he probably would have caught it.
He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's third down.
I think so, at least.
Hey, my 7.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Locke. And it's complete. Henry. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
No.
Back to throw. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL